stays healthy.
And a swing and a miss, and Toto's down on strikes. He struck out twice last night, and fans for the first out of this game incensed at some of the ball strike calls. And Alonso takes a curveball for strike 3 called. So Gore fell behind 3-0, comes back to strike out Alonso. 3 straight strikeouts after Lindor's leadoff homer.
Peace if he can turn it on the remaining 5 months.
And he turns on that ball and lines it into left for a base hit. So on a cutter up in the zone, Mark Vientos rifles a base hit against Gore to start the second, and that'll bring. And Beatty goes down swinging. That's 4 consecutive strikeouts, the last 4 outs for Gore. He hits one in the air to right center field. Pretty well hit, but Cruz edges back. On the warning track, he's there to grab it. And that's the second out. Swing and a miss, and Adams is down on strikes, and Minaya off to a hot start. He's fanned 4 of the first 5. That's hit hard through the hole, and Lindor's got his second hit of the game. Lindor just continues to rack up the hits. He just expanded the lead. He takes off, and Gore picks him off. Chaparro's throw. Abrams with the tag, and Lindor is out.
He might be safe. They're going to see. Excuse me. Almost beat it.
Soto gets one in the air to deep center field. Back goes Young to the warning track. He's got room to make the catch. He thought the wind brought that back just a little bit.
Yep.
There's some wind blowing in out of the northeast today, and that might have been what prevented that ball from going out of the ballpark against the Mets in Milwaukee. Fly ball deep center field off the bat of Marte near the wall. It's out of here. Starling Marte goes the other way for his 7th home run of the year. Were there other guys, or were you the only young player who was getting all that time? That's drilled to deep left field, headed back toward the wall, and it's stuck in the fence. Stuck right at the top. They're going to call that a ground rule double for Brady House.
How does that happen?
I didn't even know that you could get a ball stuck up there. Vientos gets one in the air to center field. Easy for Young.
I take it further back. You know me. With my playing day, you had Gary Carter.
Up the middle, and Beatty's got another base hit. Brett Beatty just keeps on raking. And Cedric hooks one into right field for a base hit. Beatty to third. He'll be held up there by Mike Sarbaugh. So Mullins comes through with the base hit to load up the bases. And he gets one in the air to right center. That'll get the run in. Back goes Young. Tagging at third, Beatty. He'll come in to score. Hayden Senger has his first Major League RBI, and the Mets have a 3-0 lead.
Overpowering.
Young lines one to left, coming on quickly, and making the catch is Taylor, and back to first goes Abrams. That's hit up the middle, a base hit for Chaparro. Abrams turns second. He'll stop there as Mullins sweeps it up. 2-2 to Adams, and it hits him, and that'll load up the bases. So, ground ball toward the middle of the diamond, and it's going to be fielded by Beatty, who throws him out at first as a run comes home. I'm not sure if Lindor could have gotten to that ball and turned a double play, not against Cruz. 5th inning, Mets up 3-1. Juan Soto leads off and smacks one to left center field. Back in the gap goes Young near the wall. He makes the catch.
Oh, he can go get him, can he?
Now Soto's hit a couple of drives. 3-2 with 1 out. Marte at first, not running. And Alonso takes ball 4, so that's back-to-back walks for Gore, and he appears to be. And he hits this one up the middle, and House is 2 for 2. He got a change up that time, one of the few that Minaya has thrown in this game. And Young pushes the bunt to first base. Alonso looks to second, and too late. And that hits Abrams, and now the bases are loaded. Second batter that Minaya's hit, and each one has loaded up the bases.
Well, that got him solid in the back.
And DeYoung strokes one out to center, not very deep. Mullins is there. Tagging at third is House. Mullins' throw is cut off. House comes in to score to cut the Met lead to 3-2. Runners get set to go. Young at second, Abrams at first. 3-2 coming. And Chaparro takes the walk, and now the bases are loaded again. And he lines one into center field for a base hit. In to score is Young. Here comes Abrams. The throw is cut off, and now they've got Chaparro in a rundown. Too many throws, but they finally tag Chaparro out. But 2-run score on the base hit by Adams, and the Nationals take a 4-3 lead after 5 in D.C. And he swings and drives this one to the gap in right center, cutting across Cruz, and he makes the diving catch.
Wow. Good clutch hit.
1-2 to Lyle, and that's hit sharply up the middle, and again the sinker results in a base hit. Lyle has a healthy lead. He's going, swing and miss, throw to second by Singer, and he's safe. Ooh. Dylan Lyle with his 6th stolen base of the year. Lyle at second with 2 out, and Young lines one to center field. Coming on is Mullins, diving, he can't make the catch. In to score is Lyle. A base hit for Jacob Young makes it 5-3 Washington.
I'll get it right.
He's a little confused. That is a good swing and a miss on a slider, and Raley gets the strikeout of Woods, but the Nats tack on a run and lead 5-3. And he does go down swinging. Struck out twice last night and twice more today. Right back to the mound, and snagged nicely by Poulin, who's got himself a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 7th.
It's just kind of a trend in baseball as Abrams goes down on a strike.
Slide, especially now with replay, as that's popped up into shallow center, and right there is Beatty to grab it for the second out. That protection on your hand. Swing and a miss as Chaparro's down on strikes, but in Alvarez's case, he was coming out of the box trying to leg a double, and that's why he didn't have the upper mid, and that's why he's on the shelf with a sprained thumb. And he struck him out. Threw a fastball by him. 2 down. And Jeff takes a fastball for strike 3 call. 3 pitches, and Ferrer gets the 3rd out in the top of the 8th. Still 5-3. Line drive past the glove of Vientos into left field, and Adams has another hit. Well, Adams has been hitting ever since Ruiz went on the injured list, and he's been playing regularly. Adams does not run this time, and it's low ball 4. So Stanek got a hit 0-2 on Cruz, and he loses him to a walk. That's hit hard through the hole, a base hit into right field. Adams to third, he's going to be waved home. So the Nats get the insurance run. Brady House with an RBI single, his 3rd hit of the day, to make it 6-3 Washington. And Woods slams one to deep left field. McNeil goes back, takes a look, and that's gone. James Wood puts the hammer down with a 3-run. Stanek, now he faces Paul DeYoung. And DeYoung hits a ground ball to third. Vientos will go to first with it, and that finally retires the side. But the Nats break it open with 4 in the 8th, 3 on a James Wood home run. Mullins grounds one behind the bag, handled by Chaparro, and that's the 1st out of the 9th. And Singer goes down swinging. 2 men down. 2nd strikeout for Ferrer. And Lindor hits one toward the right side hole, and it sneaks through for his 3rd hit of the game. So it takes below the knees, 2-2. And Soto goes down swinging, and the Nats take 2 out of 3 in the series. Nets let a 3-0 lead get away. And the Nationals, with outstanding bullpen work from a bullpen that's been beleaguered all year long, take the last 2 games of the series on yeoman work from those relievers as they win today 9-3.
Well, 4 2/3 of scoreless ball out of that bullpen.